Hello and welcome to Pilates with Damien. We'll start off in that cross-legged position, moving to our breath. Breathing in, we'll reach forward with intertwined hands and fold. As we exhale, flex those arms back, open up the chest. Breathing in, reaching forward, and as we exhale, flex those elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Two more. Breathing in, extension. Breathing out, flexion. Taking that left hand, we'll place it on the right knee with good posture. Twist to the right, keeping the head up. Steady breath. Few more breaths here. And facing forward. Switching sides, right hand on that left knee, twist to the left. Working on some spinal rotation. Neutral spine. Breathing in, reaching behind to the sides and then up, looking at those hands. Exhale, come down with the arms, slowly folding stomach to those calves. Keep the butt grounded, focusing on that deep breath, keeping the head and arms relaxed. Walking those hands back towards the shins, uncross and recross the legs, but this time with the left leg out in front. Once you are adjusted, breathing in, reaching out to the sides, and then up, looking at the hands. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Breathing in, reaching up. Slow exhale, looking down with the head, down with those arms. Last one, deep inhale in, reaching up. Exhale, cactus arms. Excellent. Drop those arms. Plant that right hand down towards the ground. Bend from the elbow and reach over with the left arm. This will allow us to open up that rib cage and concentrate on that deep breath. Neutral spine, switching sides, planting that opposite hand down, bend from the elbow, and then reach over. Deep breathing here. Neutral spine. Breathing in, reaching out to the sides, up towards the sky. Exhale, reaching behind, intertwine those hands, pull away from the butt and down towards the ground. Opening up the chest, the shoulders. As you release, start to fold. Once again, keeping those arms and head fully relaxed. loosening up the hips and the lower back. Walking those hands back towards the shins. We're going to come out of that cross-legged position into the quadruped position. First, think about separating those fingers before planting the palms down, finding a gentle rock forward over the wrists, and then back, hips to heels. Forward, breathing in, back, exhale. Working on some strength, focusing on the glutes and hips, fire hydrants, opening up the leg, returning it to that hover position, keeping the stomach facing the mat the entire time and trying not to sway as you do these. 3 more repetitions. 2 and 1. Relax the knee for a moment. Same leg. Squeeze that heel to sky, straighten the leg, turn the body and look at the foot, heel to sky, come back down. Heel to sky, straighten and look, heel to sky, and down. Controlled movements, 3 more of these at your own pace. Relax the knee down, same leg, extend it out straight, hold, and extend the right arm as well. Keep the spine neutral by keeping the head looking down towards the mat. Reaching around, grabbing the top of the foot, gentle kick in, head comes up. Returning to bird dog, hold. Slowly come back down, relax, walking those hands towards the knees, and then up the legs, getting off the wrists, stretching the bottom of the feet for just a few moments. Walking those hands back onto our hands and knees, switching legs, fire hydrants. Last one, and plant that knee down for a moment. Once again, heel to sky, turn the head, straighten and look. Heel to sky and down. Heel to sky, turn the head, look at the foot. Heel to sky and down. Once you've done that last repetition, straighten the right leg out, followed by the left arm, holding the bird dog. Good. Reaching around, grabbing the top of the foot, gentle kick in, head comes up, tiger pose. Returning to bird dog, keep holding. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Great job. Walking those hands back, pressing hips to heels, fully relaxing into the child's pose to loosen up the lower back and the hips. Taking your time, rise up, getting into a seated butterfly position. Intertwining the hands, breathing in, head and chest come up. And as you exhale, stir the pot, gentle reach around, creating a large circle, breathing in, coming up. Same direction as you exhale, stir a little bit further, slow and controlled, breathing in, and exhale around. Last one, breathing in, head and chest come up. As we exhale, switching directions. After this last repetition, start to lower down onto our back, keeping the soles of the feet together. We're going to focus on some upper ab strength, hands just behind the ears, crunches, getting those shoulder blades off the ground. Do not pull on the head, and control the descent. Last one, and relax. Great job, everyone. Still continuing some ab strength. Straighten that right leg out. Keep the sole of the left foot flat on the mat. Have that left arm overhead. We're going to bring that hand to opposite foot, getting the shoulder blade off the ground, squeezing up and down, up and down. 8 more. Switching sides, left leg straight, right arm overhead, pressing up and controlled descent, up and controlled down. Just a few more. Keep pushing. Next, we're going to focus on some lower back and glute strength with glute bridge pulses. Think about engaging the abs first before raising those hips up with each rep. On this last repetition, we'll hold the up position for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lowering the hips down and elevating the legs to a 90-90 position. Taking the hands, engaging, squeezing the abs, pressing away from the knees. Keep squeezing, keep pushing as hard as you can. A few more seconds, keep pushing. Good job. Soles of the feet together, returning to that butterfly position. To strengthen the glutes and hamstrings, we got some butterfly pulses coming up and down, up and down. 7 more at your own pace. taking a stretch break, latching the hands below the knees, letting gravity pull open those hips. Bringing those knees to chest, straighten legs, feet in the air. We've got some pulsing toe touches. 3, 2, 1. Relax, arms overhead. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Rocking forward onto the elbows with palms down towards the ground. Heels together, flex the feet towards the face as knees are bent, and as the legs straighten, point the toes away. Breathing in as you bend the knees, flex the toes. Exhale as you point and straighten. Breathing in and out. One more, bringing the feet in and straighten those legs out. Slowly lowering heels to ground, come up from there. We're going to move on to a reverse tabletop position. So fingertips facing away, press up, hips high, neck relaxed, engaging the glutes and lower back, holding. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Start to lower the hips down for a moment to stretch the quadriceps and strengthen the knee extensors. We're going to do this mobility drill, bringing the heels to our glute, rocking the knee forward, and switching legs. You kind of just push the knee forward for 1 second, and then step forward, bring the heel back, press the knee forward, switching at your own pace. Great job. Got a few seconds of rest before we continue on with some more stretching and mobility. When you are ready, straighten that right leg out and bring the sole of your foot to your hamstring. Roll the hips forward and slowly fold over the bent-kneed leg. You should feel a deep stretch in the straight leg's adductor muscle. Deep breaths here. Rising from there, we'll lean back onto our hands, bend that straight leg. Since the hip is already open, we're going to internally drop that knee and then raise it up, bring the leg in and straighten, alternating while using our hands for support, opening up, bring the leg in and straighten. You can come off the hands if you'd like to make it more challenging, dynamically strengthening and promoting mobility into the hip flexors and extensors here. After a few rounds on this side, we're going to grab the shin with our right hand, twist as far as you can to the left until you feel a deep stretch in the hip. For a deeper stretch, you can bend the elbow of the hand you were leaning on. When you're ready, you can slowly press away. We're going to switch legs, so take your time crossing and uncrossing. Find yourself with the left leg straightened and the sole of that right foot making contact with the hamstring. Rolling the hips forward, begin to fold over that bent-kneed side. We've got about 10 seconds left in this position. Again, really focusing on that deep breath. Rising once again, using our hands for support to start. We'll bend that knee and open up the hip. Internally drop the knee, open up the hip, and straighten the leg. Taking your time through these transitions. And if you're comfortable doing this and you want more of a challenge, once again, you can come off the hands and continue with this mobility drill. Last cycle through, we'll grab the shin with that left hand, twist as far to the right as possible, planting that right hand down, and find that gentle lean away from the legs. Bending from the elbow will intensify the stretch in the hip. Deep breaths here. Coming out of that, and back onto the hands and knees. Cat and cow transition, breathing in, coming up with the head and arching the back. And as we exhale, around the spine, look between the legs. Breathing in, coming up and out, tucking in the hips, looking down. On this last one, breathing in, arching the back, looking up. And as we exhale, we'll tuck the toes, press up and push back into that downward facing dog position. Really pressing back with the palms, feeling a deep stretch in the shoulders and in the calves. You're welcome to slowly paddle the feet. Deep inhale in. And as we exhale, come into that high plank. Breathing in, coming down. Exhale into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms down. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Three, 2, and 1. Come down from there, arms by your sides, relaxing in the prone position, letting the spine return to neutral. Going from relaxed to fully engaged, locust pose, squeezing the glutes, pointing those toes, strengthening that lower back. Keep holding, really trying to keep the knees off the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down from there. Hands underneath the shoulders, pressing onto the hands and knees. We're going to reach forward with both hands, keep the hips high, drop the chest into the puppy pose, feeling a deep stretch in the shoulders. Rising, tucking the toes, pressing up and pushing back, downward facing dog. Elevating the left leg as high and as straight as we can, three-legged dog. Bringing that knee to nose, tuck in, high plank, and straighten back out. Returning to three-legged dog. Lowering left leg and elevating right leg as high and as straight as we can. Once again, bringing knee to nose, tuck in, and straighten back out, three-legged dog hold. Lowering right leg back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale in. Exhale, come back into high plank. Breathing in, come down, untuck the toes. Exhale, upward facing dog. Relaxing onto the stomach for just a moment, then pressing back onto the knees, pushing back further, hips to heels with relaxed arms, relaxing the head into the child's pose. Deep breaths here, fully loosening up the lower back and those hips. Okay, thank you everybody for joining me today for this little yoga fusion class. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did, and have a wonderful day.